everyone, it's Caitlin. Welcome back to my channel. So today's going to be my 2-week makeup basket. If you're unawares, every 2 weeks I do a makeup basket. I just kind of keep it on my bathroom counter. Yeah, there'll probably be cats. Let's start with the things that were like new-ish to my collection that I was using before. So this is the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. It's really, really pretty and it's really fun. When I was using it, I was mostly using like this top row and then a little bit down here for a deeper color. I like Saffron. Blazing was really fun to use. So was Oud. Is this that one? This one? Blood Moon though. I got like this orangey red here. I got like the most compliments. I didn't really use a lot of this middle row. I don't know. They're just, I don't know. Like this is a very, there's a lot of fallout in this palette, like a lot, like even on the matte shades and especially on the glitter shades. And I'm not a fan of doing my eyes and then my face, mostly because I feel like you have to go back and finish your eyes later, like for the under eye if you want it to look, you know, complete. And it's just a lot of work. So while I really like this palette and this Desert Sand shade worked really well to set everything, there's a cat here now. Hi Pepper, what's up? I don't know if I'm gonna use this all of the time. I just don't know. Like, I'm really, really grateful that I got picked on that Instagram giveaway by Liberal with Lipstick. Love her. She's great to follow. Follow her on the Instagrams. And I'm so grateful that like I got picked for this. I know it was random, but still, like I'm so glad I was able to try this out, except that Cosmo shade, that like pure glitter shade is still kind of scary. I got a lot of compliments when I wore these eyeshadows, like, but it's just, you gotta work with them. They're not something that just like happens and gets put together like super duper easy like with other eyeshadow palettes I have. You have to think and you have to work with the shadows, not like other things where it just kind of like happens. And again, I normally do my face and my eyes. That's just how I do life. Okay, so blushes, I was using Balm Beach by The Balm and this Peach Bellini by Model Co. I got this in an Ipsy, this off Haute look probably. I'm wearing this today. Love it, love it, love it. It's one of my favorite blushes. It's what really kicked me off on like the peach trend. And it has a bit of a sheen in the pan, you can kind of tell. But on my face, it doesn't really. That's just my highlight. And I like this. It's a really soft, nice, nudie blush. But I found I have a few that are like this. So I really need to stop buying them. Because while they're lovely, and they do give that like barely there hint of a flush that makes you look alive without having a color to your face. You know, you need like one. I've got a lot. So for bronzer that I've not been able to stop using is my Balm Desert from The Balm. This is just my favorite. I'm wearing it today. It's just enough to like, you have life in your face and you don't look overdone. You can of course go heavy-handed with this, but it blends away so nicely. You don't look like you've been baked. You just look like you've been sun-kissed, you know? So it's my favorite. If you have not tried this already and you are pale like I am, I really do recommend this. If you're, you know, way deeper, I think this would be a great blush. But if you're my range of skin tones, it's a really nice bronzer. So for highlight, I've been using Tarte Stunner. It smells so good. It's got that like vanilla chocolatey scent that most Tarte products have. That at least the ones that I own, almost all of them have this scent, like the powder products. And again, like look, it's just so nice. It's just so nice. And I think it's actually, I'm gonna be using this one, the Mary Luminizer, which I think this is like the subtle version of this, and this is the intense version of this. They're so good. These are like two of my favorite regular highlights that are just that nice light champagne that blends with your skin tone, but it's not white on your face, you know, it's not a streak of white going down your skin. It's just like, oh yeah, you're wearing highlight, but like it works, especially like this is more kablam, this is more everyday, kind of a subtle. Love, love, love. So other things that I have been using that I've gotten in boxes but I've not always included in this video, but I want to because I'm planning on keeping using them. This is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed. It's a really strange packaging, and I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but kind of here on the edge, I think I've already hit pan. I don't know. I've only been using it like the 2 weeks. It's really thin on one side, way thicker on the other. It's really, really powdery. You'll see in a video that I'm going to be posting later to get ready with me where I use this. Plus, I think you'll be able to see. I can tell it's super powdery, but I really like it. It smells weird, but I really like it. I'm going to keep using this, and I'll have more thoughts on it probably. Did I get it in a Birchbox or an Ipsy or a Sephora? I don't know. There's too many. It's good reason I'm unsubscribing from one, because there's too many. But I think it was Ipsy, and I'll talk about it more. But this is the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in Moonlight. And you can tell, you can tell. I've already used like almost half. I don't think this was 100% full when I got it, but I didn't use it today, but I freaking love these. And so I'll keep using this, not maybe every day, but like a few times a week. And this is, you saw me unbox this a while ago. I think this was Birchbox. This is a Lord & Berry illuminating crayon. I think it's just like a strobing pencil or whatever. But like, I've already worn away the Lord and Berry. Well, I've already worn away Berry, and you can tell, if it'll focus, there's just half of the and left. I really like this. I'm wearing it in my inner corner and my brow bone today. It's really nice. Oh, another thing I wanted to say about this. There's not really an inner corner or brow bone highlight shade for me. I feel like there is if you're deeper than I am, but for me, none of the shades work as an inner corner highlight. Now, you know, if I wanted to do an inner corner color, sure, they would work great, but not in a highlight. There isn't really that kind of a color for me in that palette. So for me, it's not like 100% complete, which isn't a make or break thing for palettes, but it's nice when you can do a whole look without having to reach for anything else, right? It's just really, really nice. Makes it much more approachable. So I've been using this on my inner corner and brow bone, especially the past 2 weeks when I've been using this a lot. This is so nice. This is so nice. And let's do a little bit of an update on this palette. Okay, cats. Don't fight, please. Hey. Oh my god. They're over there. That's Chicken. That's my roommate's cat. Her and Pepper always argue. Under the bed, like in the bed. I don't understand cats at all. Anyway, if you've not seen, I hit major pan on this. This is the sample of the Elizabeth Mott What Up Beaches bronzer. It's not my favorite for the eye. I'm wearing it in my crease today. It's not my favorite. It's not terrible. It's not my favorite though. And I've probably expanded a little bit in here. This is a NYX shade. I think it's called Lap Dance or something. IDK. But I'm probably going to be repressing this today because it really kind of is time for it to be repressed. And we're good. We're good. It didn't die. We're good. Okay. And nothing else has really changed in there much. I've been using this Ofra shadow a lot. I'm wearing it all over the lid today. And then I've put this in the center over it. This is a ABH Gold Rush, I think. I thought it was going to be much more similar to like this deeper gold of a shade, but it's like a bright yellow gold. So, like it's right in the center of the lid. I don't know if you can really tell because my eyes are closed. But that's what I've been wearing a lot recently. And I've kind of let most of these other lid shades kind of chill for a bit. I don't know. It's not the worst. It's not the best. It's not the worst. So if you saw my empties, you saw that I finished my Lord & Berry lip pencil in Intimacy, I think is the shade. And I decided to put in my Marc Jacobs Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. It's what I'm wearing right now. This was the birthday gift of last year for 2016, so I got it in August of 2016. It's a little over a year old. I do have lipsticks that are older, even minis that are around the same age, but you know, I've decided that I'm going to focus on my minis. None of my full sizes are really, I wouldn't be incredibly, terribly sad if they went bad, but I don't think they will. Lipsticks are one of the only cream products that I feel like can survive longer than, you know, like a cream blush or something. Yeah, so this is where I am. This is what I have left. It's really, really nice. I really like this formula. It's very, very creamy, and it stays on very well. I've only worn it a few times, and I've been thinking like, oh, I really like it. I kind of want to get it, but I've decided I need to use up the whole thing, and if I still like it, and if I still, you know, later go like, I wish I had that, then I will, I think it's already in my loves, but then I'll actually make sure it's like in my loves for 100%, because these are expensive lipsticks. These are like $30 lipsticks. But I've thought before, like, well, if I only have like 5 lipsticks, it's okay if they're all, you know, expensive, like $20, $30 lipsticks, as opposed to having like 50 lipsticks that are all like $5. You know, I feel like I'd rather have 5 lipsticks that are like $20 to $30. And there's cats fighting under the bed, because that's always fun to happen. So, eyeshadow I'm going to be using for the next week is my Tartelette in Bloom. You guys, I've been thinking about this palette. Like, oh, just, it's so nice. It's so nice, isn't it? It's got all these lovely cool tones, but like they're purpley, mauve-y cool. And it does have like neutrally colors and a little bit more warm, but like it's just so good. As you can see, some of these shades have had some use. Others are not so much, like these darker ones. I was more scared last time I was using this palette, which was a while ago. So I mostly stuck to the lighter side of things, but you know, I'm more confident in my skills. As I'm doing my makeup on myself, I'm more confident and I'm more secure in that, so I don't really feel like it'll be too much. I really want to use like these 3. These have barely been touched. I think Smoke Show I used a little bit, but I don't even know if I touched these 2 last time I used this palette. They look brand spankety new. But I love like these 6 here. And it smells so good. I love Tarte formula palettes. And it's like, it's a hard plastic. It's not a soft bendy one. It's got a really big mirror in there that doesn't have a lot of words over it, just the name of the palette. So like if I did go traveling, this is something I would probably take with me, because I could actually do like my whole face in here. So you saw what I'm going to use for highlight. I'm going to be using Mary Lou. I love this. You probably saw this not that long ago in a makeup basket, because I freaking love this highlight. This and Stunner like are seriously my favorite like everyday kind of highlights. Like, see why I kind of think this is like the subtle version of this, or I guess this is older, so Stunner's the fancier, more extreme version of this. It's just so good. And then I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil I got as a sample. I just want to see if I actually really like it. It seems like it'll be fine. I've used it before, but not a ton of times. So I want to like actually put it in the rotation for a while. And then I bought this. I shouldn't have. Impulse purchases are the worst thing. There's a new Sephora near me, so there's actually a Sephora like within 10 minutes of me, as opposed to like a half-hour drive. So I went to check it out. Okay. And I bought the mini Hourglass in Mood Exposure. I am going to say, these are not that good of a deal. I was doing the math earlier. These minis are like, let's see, such a nice color right there. These minis are like $24. I don't know what I was thinking. But the full size is like $38, I think. So, but in here, there's only 1.3 grams. 1.3 grams for $24 is like, what I did the math, it's like $18 per gram. It's insane. Whereas the full size, which I think is like 38 or something, so for like $14 more, you get like 4 grams of product, which makes it something like 9 something per gram. So I'm just saying, if you really like Hourglass, don't buy the minis, because you're paying like twice per ounce as you would if you just bought the full size. Anyway, that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys like these. I like these. It helps kind of keep me accountable. And you know what? I will see you next time in 2 weeks. I'll have another one of these. Sorry to keep you waiting last time, just, you know, life. But I told you in the description that I would not make you wait like 3 weeks for another one, and I didn't. Alright, I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope you guys have a great day. As always, be safe, be well, and go pet a cat. They really like to be scratched. Okay.